Okay, thank you for coming back to the fourth session of the community reading of the New South Wales Plastics Plan, the discussion paper Cleaning Up Our Act. We're going to start with Hannah from Project Aware reading Outcome 3.
Proposed target, reduce plastic litter items by 25% by 2025. What is the problem? In 2017 to 2018, plastic packaging was the largest single category of plastic use, making up 32% of total plastic consumption in New South Wales. According to the National Litter Index data from 2018 to 2019, plastic packaging and single-use plastic items made up over 60% of litter by item in New South Wales. Plastic packaging and other single-use plastic items are highly littered because they are usually used once, often outdoors, and then thrown away. Once littered, these items end up all over the place. They can end up in our soils, and due to the lightweight of the plastic, they are also easily blown or washed into waterways, ending up in our oceans as one of the key sources of marine plastic pollution. The New South Wales Government has already undertaken several initiatives to reduce all kinds of litter, including the Return and Earn Container Deposit Scheme and the 50 million Litter Prevention Program. In just over 2 years, Return and Earn has seen more than 3 billion containers returned and has already taken plastic litter out of our parks, streams and oceans. Building on these initiatives will be an important means of further reducing plastic litter and leakage into the environment. Table 1 shows the most littered plastic items in New South Wales from 2018 to 2019, the source being the National Litter Index 2018 to 2019. The top 12 most littered plastic items ranked from first to last, starting with number 1, cigarette butts at 33.7%. Single-use takeaway items, including plastic cups, straws, bottle tops, spoons and cutlery at 8.1%. Snack bags and confectionery wrappers at 3.8%. Drink containers at 2.9%. Coming in at number 5, composite plastic cardboard takeaway coffee cups at 1.6%. Sticks, for example, lollipops or cotton buds at 1.2%. Bread bag tags at 0.8%. Packaging tape and straps at 0.6%. Lightweight supermarket bags at 0.6%. Sacks, sheeting and other bags at 0.5%. Polystyrene foam boxes, sheets, etc. at 0.5%, heavyweight boutique shopping bags at 0.1%, and the percentage of those items, those top 12 items made from plastic, including miscellaneous items, account for 60.4%.
Other known sources of plastic leakage. Research on sources of plastic leakage is still ongoing. We use plastic for so many things, it is difficult to map all sources of plastic entering our environment. But some identified sources of plastic leakage are microplastics, such as microbeads, commonly added as abrasives or exfoliants to cosmetic, personal care and cleaning products, and microfibers, generated when we wash synthetic clothing and fabrics, and they shed tiny plastic fibers into our water treatment systems. They leak into our environment through the wastewater treatment outflows in rivers and oceans, and through treated biosolids applied to soil. Microplastics can be generated from littered or illegally dumped plastic items that degrade in the environment over time. Microplastics can also wash into the environment through rainwater runoff that washes dust from car tyres, which are made from synthetic rubber that contains plastic, and other plastic dust, synthetic paint, and other fragmenting pieces of plastic from roadways and hard surfaces. Sanitary items, wet wipes, cotton buds, and floss, dental floss, flush down toilets are all sources of plastic and microplastic pollution in our oceans and soils. Spillage or loss of plastic pellets, also called as nurdles, also known as nurdles, used for plastic production during transport or production directly leaks plastic into our environment. The dumping of plastic waste from ships or loss or abandonment of fishing gear. Burning of plastic waste can release microplastics into the air. Poor waste management, such as accidental loss through transport, illegal dumping, or plastic pollution from landfills due to runoff and also wind, can also cause plastic to leak into the environment. So what can we do? Appropriate management of end-of-life plastic can help reduce the leakage of this material into the environment. Improving community awareness, engaging users of specific plastic items, and making producers of plastic items more responsible for the financial costs of managing litter could all help reduce leakage of plastic into the environment. Infrastructure that can help capture plastic before it enters the environment could also be a part of a broader end-of-life management strategy for plastic.
So we ask, who is responsible? Government deliver reliable collection infrastructure and services to minimize litter and leakage, set and enforce mechanisms to prevent illegal leakage. The community take ownership of the plastic waste they generate and ensure correct disposal. Industry ensure their products can be managed at their end of life according to best practice. The New South Wales government could build on the success of the return and earn scheme and litter prevention programs to reduce plastic litter. The New South Wales government could build on the success of the return and earn scheme and litter prevention programs to reduce plastic litter.
Developing a comprehensive plan to address plastics. Priority Direction 7. Use extended producer responsibility schemes to fund litter collection and end-of-life plastic management. Some plastic items can be particularly difficult to collect because of the sheer number or the way that they are used and disposed. Cigarette butts, for example, are the most littered plastic item by number and are difficult, time-consuming, and often labor-intensive to collect manually. They are small and can easily wash into waterways. They can also contain many potentially toxic chemicals that can leach into the natural environment and cause potential harm. Likewise, recreational and commercial fishing gear that is lost or littered at sea can cause significant injury or death to marine wildlife over a period of many years because of its durability. The CSIRO found in a study that 8,000 pieces of fishing gear floating in the ocean killed up to 14,600 turtles in 1 year. New South Wales could consider extended producer responsibility schemes for plastic items like cigarette butts and fishing gear to support their collection and management, setting performance benchmarks for participating companies. The EU has already issued a directive to its member states to introduce extended producer responsibility schemes for cigarette butts and take action on fishing gear.
Tell us your thoughts. That means tell the New South Wales government your thoughts. Do you support extended producer responsibility for plastic items like cigarette butts and fishing gear to improve their collection and management? Let the New South Wales government know your thoughts through the online surveys found at the website yoursay.dpi.nsw.gov.au/plastics-plan, or you can find the link on our Boomerang Alliance Facebook page and website.
Now let's look at Priority Direction 8. To invest in infrastructure that can better manage plastic before it causes harm. Plastic currently leaks into our environment from a wide variety of sources. Research is ongoing to identify all of the sources of plastic leakage. However, based on the information we currently have, we know there are technical solutions we can put in place now that can help prevent plastic entering our waterways or lands. Some of these may include better wastewater treatment infrastructure to reduce microplastics entering our oceans and being spread on the soil in the form of biosolids. Mandating sweeping practices at plastic manufacturing facilities to prevent escaped plastic pellets, sometimes known as nurdles, from entering our environment. We can improve water filtration infrastructure to make sure microplastics are removed from our drinking water. We can improve stormwater and pollutant traps that can prevent plastic litter entering our waterways.
And now for a case study. And I will apologise for any mispronunciation here. So case study, Yedam Muni Najyan Nagun Awal for good running water. Quinbayan worked with the New South Wales Environment Protection Authority to focus on the effects of littering near the Quinbayan River. The title, Yedam Muni Najyan Nagunwal for good running water, means good quality, clean and litter-free. This project worked with and used local Indigenous stakeholders and local takeaway restaurants in the target areas. The number of cigarette butts counted before the program was 756, down to 114 afterwards, and the number of bottle tops reduced from 101 to just 4. A 76 reduction in volume. One of the actions was to create a repurposed, beautiful and transportable caddy for the bottle tops and butts caddy, made out of an old empty paint can. The focus of building capacity around community responsibility has provided a better understanding about litter.
Another case study. Sea bins cleaning up Sydney Harbour. In February 2019, Australia's 2 first sea bins were launched at the Australian National Maritime Museum in Darling Harbour and in the Parramatta River to help clean up plastic marine debris in Sydney. The sea bins suck in surface water to collect floating debris. Each sea bin brings in 3.9 kilograms of waste each day and can catch 90,000 plastic bags, 35,700 disposable cups, and 16,500 plastic bottles each year. Cigarette butts are the most common item captured, and sea bins can even skim surface oil and catch microplastics 2 millimetres in size.
Tell the New South Wales Government your thoughts. Do you support the New South Wales Government investing in infrastructure to prevent plastic leaking into the environment? What infrastructure do you think would most effectively prevent plastic leakage? Let us know your thoughts through the online surveys found at the website yoursay.dpie.nsw.gov.au/plastics-plan. We will also have the links to these surveys on the Boomerang Alliance Facebook page and website. Outcome 4, improving our understanding of the future of plastics, from generation and use, through to collection and processing, through to end-of-life future state. The proposed target, make New South Wales a leader in national and international research on plastics. What is the problem? Despite plastic being widespread in modern society, research into the long-term effects of plastic on the natural environment and human health and the best ways to reduce these impacts is still emerging, or on some topics still relatively young. These knowledge gaps are also compounded by the pace of innovation. New plastic products are constantly rolled out, and with them, new pathways for plastics to enter the natural environment. Recognising the quality work completed or underway by researchers globally and locally, there remains much to learn on the pathways of plastics into the environment and organisms, the impacts of plastics, and the best ways to manage plastic. What can we do? New South Wales has some of the world's best research institutions, innovative industry, and an impassioned community. That's us. We can bring all these elements together to build a world-leading research network that can help plug the gaps in our understanding of the impacts of plastic. A cooperative research centre or other similar model could become a focal point for the best minds in the state. We can also leverage the work of the Circular Economy Network led by the University of New South Wales and funded by the Office of the Chief Scientist to target new and innovative solutions to managing plastic waste, which can be commercialised and help create new jobs. We can leverage work already being undertaken by research institutions, innovative industry, and an impassioned community.
Who is responsible? The government's responsibility is to identify and communicate research and development priorities, provide funding opportunities to research institutions and industry. The community's responsibility is to support research and development in their local communities. The industry's responsibility is to assist with setting and communicating research and development priorities, fund and undertake research and development.
Okay, now let's look at Priority Direction 9, to set up a New South Wales Plastics Research Network by 2021. Understanding the environmental and human health impacts of plastics and developing innovative solutions is a complex and ongoing project. There are still many gaps in our knowledge and many as yet unknown opportunities to create better solutions for our state. Setting up a New South Wales Plastic Research Network will bring together key stakeholders, helping them to share knowledge and ideas to better understand the problem and come up with innovative solutions. Bringing together research institutions, government organisations, and other key organisations will help make sure we get the best new information available and come up with innovative solutions that provide value and opportunities for New South Wales. The case study is the New South Wales Circular. In 2019, the New South Wales Government launched the Circular Economy Innovation Network. It was hosted by the University of New South Wales, and the network consisted of government, industry, research organisations and communities. New South Wales Circular aims to develop innovative solutions for sustainable waste management and help deliver a circular economy.
Tell us your thoughts. Let's tell the New South Wales Government your thoughts. Do you support the setting up of a New South Wales Plastic Research Network? Let the New South Wales Government know your thoughts through the online surveys found at the website yoursay.dpie.nsw.au/plastics-plan.
And finally, priority direction number 10, support commercialisation of research-driven plastics solutions. By backing New South Wales research and development into plastics, we also have an opportunity to create new industries and jobs. Government can help support our researchers commercialising their technology. By becoming a leader in plastics research, New South Wales can better understand how to tackle the plastics problem and export this knowledge. Not only does this approach make research and development more sustainable, it also sets New South Wales up as an attractive hub for international investment. This priority direction will build existing research and development initiatives of the New South Wales Government, including the Product Improvement Program, providing grants for innovative solutions to improve the efficiency of managing problem waste, Circulate New South Wales Industrial Ecology Program, funding innovative commercially orientated projects to redirect materials destined for landfill towards use as feedstock in other manufacturing processes.
Tell the New South Wales Government your thoughts. Do you support the New South Wales Government commercialisation of research-driven plastic solutions? Do you need support to commercialise a viable plastics management solution and bring it to market? If so, what support would you need? Let the New South Wales Government know your thoughts through the online surveys found at the website yoursay.dpie.nsw.gov.au/plastics.plan. We're on the last page of the New South Wales Plastics Plan now. It says the review of your feedback. This discussion paper aims to encourage dialogue on a comprehensive approach to plastics for New South Wales. Feedback from this consultation process will be used to finalise the New South Wales Plastics Plan and inform ongoing implementation. The key dates and milestones. The main one we want you to think about right now is that submissions to the New South Wales Government are due by 5 p.m. on Friday, the 8th of May, 2020. At a later stage, a report summarising the key findings of the consultation will be made available. Thank you so much for joining us on this experimental community reading of the New South Wales Plastics Plan. We hope many of you will write submissions to the New South Wales Government and that we can change the way plastics are managed in New South Wales. If anyone in the group wants to make final comments or messages, speak up now. We can all unmute our microphones and say what you'd like to say.
I'd love to see all those little nurdles and the microplastics captured before they actually enter our waterways.
Absolutely.
I like this plan because it's a very good combination of industry, so the producers, but also the users and the government, you know, taking responsibility, considering, you know, our plastic usage and where the plastic ends up.
On behalf of Tangaroa Blue Foundation, we in our survey are emphasising the importance of scaling up recycling infrastructure to support targets, as currently some communities don't even have access to curbside recycling. We're also questioning how question 6 asks, do you support a requirement for new plastic packaging to contain at least 30% recycled plastic? We're unclear about how this will reduce plastic litter. A further note is that we are suggesting that the New South Wales Government support Operation Clean Sweep throughout the plastics and logistics industries, that they be bold, give accurate information so that consumers can make good choices, and create enforcement responses that address the greenwash marketing that continues to confuse consumers. And finally, we'd like to see the New South Wales Government work with other states and with the federal government to put a national policy in place for the prevention of plastic litter.
Fantastic. Some of the other states already have plastic pollution reduction plans, and New South Wales needs one of those as well. So that would be a good start. Do you want to chip in anything, Hannah, from you want to show your photo, say what Project Aware does?
So on behalf of Project Aware, we have many supporters in New South Wales and around Australia that go scuba diving and report the debris that they find on the seafloor through Dive Against Debris, our global seafloor marine debris monitoring program. So thank you for the contribution there. The data is integral to helping inform government decisions such as this, and also integrating state and national government decisions and legislation as well in order to prevent debris at the source. So that's obviously the ultimate goal, that we prevent stuff entering the ocean, and by having empirical data from the field, we can help inform those decisions. So thank you, and we hope that everyone does the survey and enters their comments and improves the strength of this reduction plan as well.
Fantastic. Thanks. I'll put you on the spot. Do you want to add some more, Susie, maybe about ocean-friendly
I would love to invite all the states, and particularly all food and beverage outlets in New South Wales to get involved with the Surfrider Ocean Friendly program. It's a great program that gets businesses to stop using single-use plastic. So if we can stop it at the source, less of it ends up in our oceans. Thanks.
And I guess we could use, you know, the tagline where we've all got plastic-free places, you know, around Australia. We're looking for a single-use plastic-free New South Wales.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. Next Tuesday, we are hoping to have the online way of a Zoom online way of doing the survey for the New South Wales government. So keep an eye out on our various Facebook pages for the link to that. There'll be an Eventbrite link to book in that will send people the Zoom meeting ID. And we're going to do it as a group. It's a bit of teamwork. We can go on, do a survey through an interactive platform and send those contributions into the New South Wales government as a group lot. It's nice to do those things together, but also feel absolutely free to send your own submission in an email to the address given in the very first one of these readings. So it was plastics.plan at the New South Wales government. So thanks everybody.